Hey, good evening! So ready na, ma-witty story nako. Okay, settle down everybody. Okay, para sa witty story, I want you to react after some witty story comments. And be honest, padala nyo lang sa 0912-718-7011. So ready na sa witty story ta?
Hey, listen.
Once upon a time, there was this businessman. So ang ininga businessman, he sent his son to learn the secret of happiness. Ginpadalaya from the wisest of men sa isa ka maalam or pinakamaalam nga sage be or guru. So ginpadalaya or nga pangitao ning wisest man. So the young man wandered through the desert for several years. Okay, ginapangita yan ni ang pinakamaalam. And until nakaabot man gid siya after pila ka years nga wandering sa desert. He reached a beautiful castle. Nakaabot man gid siya sa katahom-tahom nga castle at the top of a mountain. And there lived the sage o the wise man, ang isa ka maalam, ang guru at tuto. Amo ni siyang ginapangita sang young man nga sa pila ka tuig. So nakaabot man gid siya, nakita niya man gid. So however, instead of finding the wise man, ang ginhimo sang young man, he entered a room and pagsulod niya na to, he saw a great deal of activity. Grabe mga aktibidades. May mga businessmen coming in and going out, kadto abot and then malakat. So amo nang mga aktibidades. And then people chatting in the corners, and then a small band, may banda pa playing melodies, playing music, mga nami nga music. And there was a table pagid. Laba-laba nga table with the most delectable dishes of that part of the world. Sari-sari yung mga nimit-namit ng mga pagkaon na muna ara sa lamesa. So the wise man talked to everybody. So syempre nag-storya ang wise man, ang ining guru talked to everybody, and the young man had to wait. Kinanglan mahulat gid siya for 2 hours until nga siya man maka-istorya sa wise man. So gaulat siya for 2 hours. So the wise man, sana ka-istorya na sila nga duwa, may chance na sila nga istorya after sangulat niya nga sa kalawig-lawig. So the wise man listened attentively. So namati gid nagatutok gid pamatay sa ang wise man. Listen to him attentively to the reason for this young man nga nag-visit sa. So ginapamatian niya mo na. Pero told him that at that moment he did not have time to explain to him the secret of happiness. Kaya ti gusto sang bata itong mabalaan kung ano gid lang sikreto sang happiness. Pero ti wala na time ang wise man para to explain to him, para i-explain sa iya kung ano gid ang secret of happiness. So ginhimo sang wise man, he suggested that the young man take a stroll. Ginambala siya, libot-libot katuanay bla, libot to sa palace. Okay, take a stroll around his palace and come back in 2 hours time. However, before mo nihimuon, I want to ask you a favor, hambal sang wise man. Before ka maglibot kag maglagaw-lagaw sa akon nga palasyo, dapat himuon mo ni ginagaan sa assignment, ginagaan sa task. So handling the boy a teaspoon, gingaan siya sang kutsarita mo na. In which he poured 2 drops of oil. Ginpatuluan niya sang 2 ka drops sang oil. Hambalan niya daw ng bata nga, while you walk, samtang galibot-libot ka, I want you to carry this spoon and don't let the oil spill. Yan always keeping his eye fixed on the spoon. And at the end of 2 hours, he returned to the presence of the wise man. After 2 hours nga naglibot-libot siya, nagbalik na siya sa wise man. Okay, kaya mo ng instruction, after 2 hours, balik ka. So, the wise man asked, did you see the decorations hanging in my dining room? And did you see the garden that the master of gardeners took 10 years to create? Nakita mo to, nga kalawig-lawig, 10 years nila ginimo. Kita mong beautiful garden ko? Tapos nag-ask pa ang wise man, did you notice the beautiful decoration sa library ko? Nakita mo tong mga books ko na nukadamo? So why gid siya may nakitaan? So nahuya siya, embarrassed. The young man confessed that he had seen nothing. Amo nang ihambal nga why siya may nakita. So do nahuya siya. He confessed to the wise man that he had seen nothing. His only concern was not to spill the drops of oil that the wise man had entrusted to him. Amo lang gito yung concern niya nga hindi maula ang oil, hindi mausik. So in short, wala siya may nakita sa mga dekorasyon, ano man to nga mga ginapang mention sang wise man. So, ano nga balsa iya sang wise man? Go back, see the wonders of my world. Go back. Because you cannot trust a man if you don't know his house. So liwat, go back. Itanawa tong mga ginapang mention ko. So he went back. Now, more at ease, the young man took the spoon and again, sugod naman siya libot, liwat again through the palace. And this time, paying attention to all the works of art nga naka-dekorasyon to, nakahang from the ceiling and walls. Grabe na, ginagapay attention na sa. And he saw the gardens, kanami-nami gid, and then the mountains all around the palace, katahom sang scenery, grabe na observe yan na. And nakita yung man ang sari-saring mga flowers, and then ang mga pagkaon, the taste with which each work of art was placed in the table and sa mga pagkaon. So ginpagtilawan niya na nakita niya na tanan. So returning to the wise man, pagbalik niya, he reported in detail all that nga nakita niya, all that he had seen. So ginsugid niya na kung ano mga nakita niya. But ginpamangkot sa sang wise man, but where are the 2 drops of oil that I entrusted to you? Diin na ang 2 drops ng oil. So looking down at the spoon, the young man realized that he had spilled the oil. Naula yan nagali, nadula na. Well, that is the only advice I have to give you. Amo nang hambal sang wise man. That is the only advice that I have to give you. The secret of happiness lies in looking at all the wonders of the world and never forgetting the 2 drops of oil in the spoon. The end.
Wow.
Alright, if you like the story, katahom no? So, amo na gali ang secret sang happiness, sambal sang wise man, is to see all the marvels of the world. To see the marvels of the world and never forget the drops of oil on the spoon. So, buot silingon, let's see and appreciate the wonderful things around you. Okay, mapa-man-made man da, mapa-natural man da, appreciate. And I think the oil to ya, nag-signify to ya, at the same time, atong oil sa spoon, kinanglan, we must also keep our eye on the bigger goals that you want to achieve. Kaya ang goal to sang oil, dapat hindi pag-spill mo, hindi. So make sure man, kung samtang nag-enjoy ka man tuod sang beauty, sang kalibutan, at the same time, you must keep an eye also on the bigger goals that you want to achieve. So I think that's the moral of the story tonight. So if you like the story tonight nga nautod kay tungod sang brownout, I want you to react and send your reactions at text line 0912718701.